Hi, my name's Pat Hogan. I'm Senior Product Manager here at HARTING for the HARTING MICA, HARTING's industrial edge gateway geared towards Industry 4.0 applications. I'm here to show you how to set up your HARTING MICA R300 complete RFID starter kit. This kit contains everything you need to get a basic RFID asset tracking application up and running. We've handpicked all the hardware and software so that everything is guaranteed to work together and is compatible. The best part is that you can get up and running in less than 10 minutes. Let's go through all the components. First and foremost, we have the HARTING MICA R300 reader that has 2 antenna ports and software loaded on it for processing the RFID data. We have several tags we've included that can read on both on-metal and off-metal surfaces. We also have 2 different antennas for reading those tags. The HARTING lock field for more tightly defined and smaller read ranges, and the WR24i for broader, longer read range applications. We've also included our M12 Ethernet connection for connecting the MICA to your network, and then all the power cabling associated with a 12-volt power adapter and a GPIO M12 cable which connects into the MICA. The R300 reader is pre-installed with a demo version of the Havis middleware. This middleware translates the raw RFID signals into modern software protocols. The demo software operates at 6 hours at a time so that a complete evaluation can be performed. For more information about software pricing for the Havis middleware, you can find our contact details on our website. Let's start setting up the hardware. We'll start with the coax cable, take the larger end and plug it into the WR24i antenna. Once that's connected, we'll plug the smaller end into the R300 reader. Now we'll look at the second antenna, the HARTING lock field. Now it's not necessary for this application to have both antennas, but for the purpose of this demo, we'll get both of them set up so you can see them both operational. Now that the antennas are connected, we'll connect the communications cable. So this is an M12 connector. You want to look at it to make sure that the key is properly aligned so that you don't bend any pins. Push it into the HARTING MICA Ethernet port. Once you hear it click, you know it's secure. And then you'll take the RJ45 and plug that into your computer. Connect your 12-volt power supply into a power strip or to the wall, and then we'll take the GPIO cable and connect this into the I/O port on the MICA. Just like with the M12, make sure that the key is aligned. Twist that in. And then connect the barrel jack to the other side of your 12-volt power supply. Once that's plugged in, you'll see a red light turn on the MICA next to the I/O port, and that will signal that power is flowing through the MICA and that it's booting up. Shortly after, you should see an orange light start to flicker next to the PoE connector, and that shows that there's network activity. Soon after, you'll see that red light turn green. Once you see the green light, you have finished setting up the hardware portion of this kit. Now we're ready to move on to configuring the software portion. The MICA is headless by design, so there is no HDMI or monitor output or inputs for a mouse and keyboard. The main interface for configuration is through direct network communication via your web browser. The following steps require that your laptop is connected directly to the MICA via its own isolated network and requires changing the static IP address of your laptop. During this process, you will likely lose internet connectivity to your laptop. So we would recommend downloading this video to watch offline or use a different device such as a mobile phone to continue the tutorial. The first thing we need to do is change the IP address on your laptop or computer. Each MICA is shipped with the default IP address of 10.10.10.10. So in order to establish initial communication, you'll have to configure your laptop to be on the same 10.10.10 network. If you have any issues with this step or do not have access to changing these settings, you may need to contact your IT department or research online on how to set a static IP address for your particular computer or operating system. This tutorial will guide you through the steps of changing your static IP address on Windows 10, but each operating system will be slightly different, so we recommend doing online research for your particular device. In Windows 10, open the Network and Sharing Center. Click on Change Adapter Settings. Right-click on the Ethernet LAN line that represents the physical plug that will be connected to the MICA and select Properties. Scroll down and click Internet Protocol 4, TCP IPv4, and select Properties. Click Use the following IP address and enter something like 10.10.10.121. If the subnet mask does not appear automatically, type in 255.255.255.0 and hit OK. Go ahead and close the Network and Sharing Center. Next, open up your regular internet browser such as Internet Explorer or Google Chrome. In the address bar, type https://10.10.10.10 and hit enter. When you first access your MICA, you should see a certificate or privacy error come up in your browser. Contrary to what you might think, this is actually expected. Depending on the browser, it may look a little bit different, but this is what it will look like on Chrome. Because you are connected directly to the MICA on an isolated network and not the broader internet, you can safely ignore this warning and proceed to the MICA website. For instructions on how to add a certificate so that this warning does not come up, consult the associated programming guide or contact us for more assistance. After you accept the certificate error, the login screen will appear. Alternatively, the MICA is also addressable directly via device name, which is a unique identifier listed on the back of your MICA. For more information on connecting to the MICA via device name, consult the administrator guide. If your browser is unable to resolve the web page, make sure that the MICA is plugged in and powered on with the green light, that the Ethernet cable is securely connected to your laptop, and that your static IP address has been successfully changed to the 10.10.10 network. You know that it is showing network activity if the orange light is flickering on the MICA. Enter the password found on the back of your MICA below the MAC address. In most cases, the default password is admin. As with your home Wi-Fi router, it is always best practice to change your administrator password from the default. But make sure to be extra cautious, as it is not easy to recover the MICA back to factory defaults if you end up losing this password. Once you have logged in, you will see the home screen that shows multiple apps or containers. The settings page can be used to configure your admin password, update the default IP settings and host name of the MICA, and also network time configuration. The help page can be viewed at any time to reference contact information for technical assistance. To continue setting up the RFID kit, we'll want to open the Apps page. Click on Management and then click RFID Hardware. Make sure to select the frequency bands that correspond to your geographic location. If you live in the USA, you'll want to select FCC. If you are unsure about the frequencies used in your region, you can do a quick search online to figure this out. Next, we'll want to turn on both of the antennas. Select the amount of power going out to the antennas, which increases the range of the RFID field. For the sake of this tutorial, set the power to its highest setting. Now that both antennas have been activated, click Start Inventory to begin polling for RFID tags. The kit is now set up to start detecting RFID. As you can see, when I pass this tag over each antenna, it pops up in the inventory below. This is a basic sanity check to make sure that everything has been configured and set up properly in the hardware and software. For additional instructions on how to incorporate these RFID readings into software using the Havis middleware, Modbus TCP, or other means, please consult the tutorials and directions you can find on the HARTING MICA Starter Kit website. Links to these resources can be found in the Help page from the home screen of the MICA interface, or contact us directly if you need technical assistance. And that's it. You've got everything up and running to continue to grow your RFID asset tracking application. If you have any questions or want to discuss larger integration projects, please feel free to reach out or give us a call. You can find our information on our website.